Hello, I'm Chrissy Seaton and welcome back to my YouTube channel, My Noahide Family. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button, much appreciated. So today's title is Noah and Willy Wagtail, and this happened just recently in the last couple of days, the experience I'm going to relate to you. Now, we have a cat called Noah, a rescue cat, big old ginger cat, beautiful part of our family, much loved by everyone on the farm. And every now and then Noah does bring us little gifts, edible gifts, and we kind of, sometimes we make a fuss over them, sometimes we don't like to, because there's certain things we don't want to encourage him to do. However, just a couple of days ago, he came in to the house and dropped at our feet at the breakfast table a perfectly healthy Willy Wagtail. Now, what's a Willy Wagtail? Well, in Australia, that's a little black and white bird, yay high. You look it up on the internet, you'll see. If you're in another country, you'll know then what a Willy Wagtail is. It's a little mini black and white version of a crow, I suppose. Harmless little birds. They live on insects. They're harmless, build a little nest every now and then, often in an inopportune spot, but, they don't cause any harm to anyone. So Noah arrives in and drops this perfectly alive Willy Wagtail at our feet. The interesting thing was the Willy Wagtail just lied there kind of motionless, suspended animation. And of course I thought, oh, yeah. But anyway, there wasn't a feather out of place. And Noah just looked us up and down, must have said, well, here's your breakfast, you need to prepare it. And he kind of wandered off, and with that the Willy Wagtail jumped up, fluffed up its little feathers and flew all around the house, and then eventually came out onto this little studio veranda of mine, or little it's an enclosed veranda, and the ceiling is extremely high out here, of course, and there's little ledges around. I guess they're architectural things for securing walls and things, but they're little ledges about yay wide. And so the little Willy Wagtail decided that that's where he would settle, up there. And in the meantime, Noah's already then come out here and jumped up on the settee, which is the couch directly beneath where the Willy Wagtail is perched up high. Noah proceeds to lie back in his usual relaxed manner and seemingly go off to sleep. The Willy Wagtail's sort of sitting up there peering down, thinking, I guess, what are my chances here? But the Willy Wagtail stayed there. And I thought, now if I go stirring things up and try to rescue the bird and throw it at the window or something like that, the cat might decide to take it. Noah might get aggressive. So never mind. Finally, after and this quite some time elapsed, the majority of the remainder of the day, the bird remained up on the ledge, sort of looking down on Noah the cat, out cold, sleeping. So eventually one of my sons came to my rescue and came over, and so we separated Noah out into another room, and he just sort of, lied there limply, wasn't worried. And we managed to open a couple of windows on the enclosed veranda here, and shushed him, got up. We had to give him, a little bit of a tap and a shush, and eventually he kind of looked around, must have said, is that big orange thing gone? No. And graciously, without any ado, he just flew straight out, safe and well, outside the open window. So the story ended well. So why am I telling you this story? What is the moral of this story? What did I learn from this episode in my own home? I think it is just that we fail sometimes to credit Hashem, our loving Father, with his infinite grace and his wisdom, and how nothing happens by chance. There's a reason everything happens to us, or we experience certain things. And so it came to me that after, the drama was over, Noah's feelings were probably a little hurt that we didn't eat the meal he provided for us willingly. But never mind. What comes from stories like this? Now, this story I'm telling you about Noah and the Willy Wagtail, you'll all be able to think of little encounters of some description that might seem insignificant, but at the end of the day, you see how Hashem is present in everything we do, every minute, every hour. Pardon me. So this experience taught me that Hashem provides us in many different ways with unexpected gifts that are to teach us something. They may be gifts that only last briefly, or they may be some gift that remains with us for a lifetime, all of which have a message, a definite message to us. So here's my take on what I learned that day. So the most important thing is that we never know when we're going to get these unexpected gifts. And the most important thing always is to stay calm in the face of whatever. Not everything's a smooth running gift. Sometimes there's chaos attached to it. So therefore, it's most important that we sort of just stay calm, stay in the frame of mind of common sense. Common sense always prevails, and that's what God always wants us to do in situations like this. Don't get all flustered and run into a panic. It wasn't worth it. For me, Noah had gone to sleep just below where this bird was. So in my mind's eye, I'm thinking Noah's probably thought, well, I'm not going to go out and do any more hunting. I brought them dinner. I bought them their breakfast, and they're not interested in it, so why should I bother? I'll just have a sleep. So everything returns to calm from seemingly out of control chaos at times. So what amused me was the fact that, like, the Willy Wagtail's looking down on the cat, and every now and then Noah would just crack open the corner of one eye, much to say, oh, I'm still here. And they kind of, close contact, but the bird couldn't fly out without Noah knowing about it. And Noah seemingly knew, I've got one eye on you, But he also realised that the Willy Wagtail was out of his physical reach at this stage. So the two parties are eyeing each other off, so to speak. So when we're in a situation like this, common sense prevails. Stay calm. Hashem always provides the appropriate result or solution at the appropriate time. It's all in God's time. All in God's time, not ours. And so therefore, the cat slept, and finally when my son arrived, and so there was a different person on the scene. Pardon me, I'm sorry. I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat. As soon as we sort of made a big scene of drawing back the curtains, opening the window, pulling the blinds back so the bird could sort of see right here that there was a free opening, and that's exactly what it did. It looked around, fluttered around, circled a couple of times, and then next thing, just like a jet, it took off to freedom. And that is how we sometimes have to deal with situations. We have to sort of like Noah, you think this is a great idea at the time, and then it doesn't go as badly, it's not appreciated or what have you. And so sometimes we just have to let go of what we think is the right thing, or our instinct may tell us is the right thing, but step back and think about it. Is this the right way to go? Can I just step back and wait and give Hashem a chance to solve this for me? Give myself a chance to calm down and think clearly, and everything will work out on a level playing field eventually. So that's what I wanted to say, that, you know, when you're amid this chaos in life, sometimes unexpected, often it is, you can never plan really for chaos to occur, that even something as simple as the relationship between that little black and white Willy Wagtail and our pet rescue cat Noah, good all came out of what could have been a tragic chaos ending in, no doubt, the poor little bird's loss of life. So all players survived that situation, and that unfolded in front of our family's very eyes. And so whatever we experience in each day, be it something as just spontaneous as a cat and a bird, there's something for us to glean from that experience. Everything we witness has a message in it. Now, it may have more meaning for some people than it does for others, but you can't dismiss anything that crosses your path in each day as not being a message to you, not being an experience you can draw wisdom from. And so just think about that over the next few days. The other thing, I want to apologise, I'm a day late getting this video out, but I've had a few unexpected things I've had to attend to. So please take care. I enjoy doing these videos. Occasionally I get out of sync. I'm still trying to get myself back into a rhythm, but I'm doing my best. My health continues to improve, and I thank all of you for your prayers and your messages and your comments. They're much appreciated. So in the meantime, I want you to take care, and God bless.